Nice to meet you.
Thank you for meeting with me today.
No problem. Let's take a seat.
So I'm from Hamilton. I'm in the Mohawk College for Health, Wellness, and Fitness. And I was asked to interview someone in the fitness industry. And I thought of you because I follow you on social media and what you do really inspires me.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. Seeing your message really brightened my day. So thank you for choosing me.
No problem. So how was your morning? Did you have any clients today?
Yeah, today was a little slower than usual. We had a couple clients this morning and now taking the time to meet with you, so.
I know that you started your own business called Your Personal Revolution. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, for sure. So me and my boyfriend actually started Your Personal Revolution back in June. We actually started doing outdoor boot camps, free. There was no overhead, no equipment needed, just getting our family and friends out. So we were there over the summer, and then we got an offer to go rent out Barrie Jiu-Jitsu. So we were there for about 5 months, and now we're at Anytime Fitness. We have all of our clients here, and we actually partnered up with the owners, Chad and Shannon. So now we're going to be going into athlete programs. A whole bunch of stuff is going to start to happen. So it's really amazing, and how quick something happens, it's just crazy. Like, I'm only 20, right? So it's awesome.
Could you explain to me what your role is and what a normal day would be like for you?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm a personal trainer, CSUP certified, and as far as a normal day, we're here 8 a.m. We have clients back to back, usually to get a little break around lunchtime, and then the afternoons are booked. So it's personal training. We do some classes in the facility, just doing some paperwork, the boring stuff, but that's pretty much what the day consists of.
On a normal day, how many clients do you see, and how did you build your clientele?
So on a normal day now, it ranges anywhere from 10 is an average day, but it can range from like 5 to 15 depending on the day. Depends if we're running classes or specific programs, or if it's all just one-on-one. But as far as building the clientele, we started with pretty much nothing. So it all started with word of mouth, referrals, friends and families. Because we're young, we started social media. So we were doing the free Facebook advertising, we were on Instagram, Twitter, using all of the free social media to get out there, and it's really worked. We have people coming in now saying, oh yeah, I saw your stuff on Facebook, or I saw it here, and so it's turning out great, and we haven't paid for any advertising, and we're still getting people in, new people, so it's awesome.
Yeah, that's great, because that's how I found you too on social media.
Yeah, exactly. So it works, right?
Yeah. So what programs do you offer?
So most of our programs are personal training. That's our most popular one, the one-on-one. We do also offer a small group training, so 3 to 5 people. And classes, we're getting into more athletic development, going for basketball teams, volleyball teams. We have done an MMA program with Muay Thai fighters. So it really ranges from 1 person to 20 people.
That's interesting. Is there any classes that were the least popular?
So as far as classes, where we've tried doing specific classes at specific times, but at our old facility, it wasn't popular because of our times. Our times were very limited, so that kind of shut down the classes. But as far as if we've made a program, it's been perfect.
In the industry?
Well, I actually started playing sports when I was young. Since I've been 5, I've always been athletic, doing sports, school sports, everything. So that really put me in the right direction for coming into this field. Right after high school, I went into the fitness and health promotion program at Georgian, the 2-year program. So I actually graduated last April, and now we're here. So I guess technically it's been 2 years, almost 3. But I've had a passion for fitness and health for as long as I can remember. It's just something I enjoy to do, and it really motivates me, and I love that I can help motivate other people and get them into shape and get them healthy.
How did you like the health promotion program at Georgian?
It was good. We were actually the first class through. It was a brand new program, so we were the guinea pigs, if you want to call it. So there was definitely benefits and downfalls of being the first people through. Some stuff didn't go too well, and some of the stuff it was a little hesitant, like teachers were a little unaware too, but in the end it was good. It was really helpful. I've learned a lot from it, so it was worth it.
And it was a 2-year program?
Yes.
Okay. And what was your most helpful class, and why do you think that?
A lot of the classes were really good, like your basic anatomy and physiology, and there was fitness classes and personal training and all that. Went into the business, really thinking one that helped me specifically. They all contributed to where I am now. There's not really one that specifically helped me get where I am. They all contributed equally from different knowledge and different professors teaching and their experiences and stuff like that.
What advice would you give somebody just finishing school that wants to get a job in this field?
Definitely follow your passion no matter what anybody says or puts you down, whatever. But try and stay different at the same time. Don't be like every other trainer who goes to Good Life, because honestly they make terrible money for the amount that the gym's paying. So do your own thing if you can, and just as long as you're passionate about it, you'll go far. That's all you need is passion, and you're set.
When you started, what was your price range, and how did you work your way up from there?
So when we first started, we actually had a flat rate. We were hoping to have a lot more fitness classes, but it ended up being a lot more personal training. So we actually really undershot ourselves, and we were getting paid probably $2-3 a session. But then we didn't know what we were doing. We were just trying to get in the field. As we started to progress, we started differentiating, whatever, you can cut that out, from personal training and fitness classes. So fitness classes started to have more of a set rate, where personal training it was $40 an hour. So it was more for us because it was worth our time. Now that we're at Anytime Fitness, it's $35 an hour, and since we're in the facility, it's a 70-30 split for the personal trainers. So it's actually the best paying gym for trainers in Barrie as of right now, compared to World Gym or Good Life. They're getting paid about $15-20 per client per hour. So we've definitely worked our way up there. So you gotta make mistakes, but you learn, right?
Yeah, that's true. And how would you set yourself apart from big box gyms?
Definitely what we do is completely different itself, not even including the price. Very personal. If you don't show up, we're going to be calling you saying, where are you? Why aren't you here, right? We have that personal connection with all of our clients. This way they want to keep coming back. Everything that we do is functional training, so we don't throw our clients on the machines and get them doing that. It's all body weight exercise, getting them using their body properly, adding some weights to make it a little bit harder, and just having fun with it, making sure that they have a good sweat. So I think that really keeps us away from the big box gyms because, again, we're personal. We like to keep it different. We're not by the book. So
that's great. I like how you get to know your clients.
Yeah, it's definitely fun and entertaining for some of them. They enjoy it, but they hate it at the same time.
Working in this field, what did you experience that you did not yet consider before working in the field?
Definitely the actual one-on-one training aspect. So in school you're taught, like, you have a client on a sheet and what should you do. But actually getting in the field and meeting new people with different diseases or disabilities, different age groups, different fitness levels, you really need to teach yourself and be on your feet about how you can change things, modify stuff, and how to make it engaging for everybody. That was definitely the hardest thing. You wouldn't think about, oh, I went to school, I know everything, but when you actually get hands-on with somebody you don't know or something you know very little, it's like, okay, I need to know everything that's wrong with them, injuries, health problems. It's all that little stuff that you didn't think about that definitely gets you. Like, you don't think about it at all. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and train these people. I know what I'm doing. But it's the little things.
Yeah, so like even all the studying, but actually going through the experiencing it face to face with clients is like a lot more real, right?
Yes, exactly. Like we've had clients who've come in and they've done their fitness evaluation and then they're lying on the ground dead afterwards. Like, oh, okay, so maybe your limits are a little bit lower than that of somebody who's 20 years old, right? So it's the age, the genders, the fitness levels, all of that actually come in play when you're actually with a client. So that's definitely the one.
As a personal trainer, there are a lot of certifications that you can get out there. In your opinion, what would be the best ones to get and ones that would help for your career?
Honestly, they all vary. CSEP is the most prestigious one in Canada because you do need 2 years of fitness schooling, which is obviously a benefit because if somebody's certified by CSEP, they know their stuff, as opposed to CanFit where you can just go for a weekend course. There's benefits and disadvantages of all of the different ones out there. It's definitely whatever feels right with you and you think you could benefit most of. It's with certifications, it's more about building the portfolio, so it's your credibility. But as long as you have the knowledge behind it, you can get anyone and be the best trainer in any field.
What are your goals in the near future?
There's a whole bunch of different goals I'm planning on achieving, specifically with the personal training. Since we're in partnership with the owners of Anytime Fitness, we're actually going to be getting a facility for sport-specific training in the near future. So that's definitely a big one. There's a whole bunch of new opportunities that keep popping up. And for my personal goals is competing in a bikini competition and placing first.
Yeah.
So high hopes, right?
I'm sure you get that.
Thank
What do
you.
you think the up-and-coming trends are for this year?
Functional training is definitely the newest thing. Functional training with small groups definitely came big because of CrossFit, because that's what they do, but they have a different approach to it. But the whole point of functional training is getting the client to use their body and help them with daily movements. So if you're going to go pick up something heavy, what do you need to do? You need to do a squat. That's how functional training is, and it's going to be able to teach the older population and the younger population how to live a healthier, better life without lifting heavy weights and doing some funny movements, we'll call them.
Like what you said, everyday life, like even like people when they have to pick up their laundry, they have to squat to pick that up. So it's great that you can teach them the functional movements so they don't hurt themselves.
Exactly. The basic movements, squats, lunges, a push and a press. So if you fall down, you're going to have to be able to push yourself back up. Yeah, it needs the strength. So it's all like push-ups, body weight squats, walking lunges. It's the simplest thing, but you get the most gains out of it because it's your daily movement. So it's definitely benefits you way down the road. And between that and probably CrossFit, which is the same thing, they're probably the biggest trends that are going to be happening for this year.
Thank you, Sam, so much for letting me interview you. I just want to let you know this was very beneficial to me, and I learned a lot, and I want to wish you good luck in your bikini competition and for the future.
Perfect. Thank you very much for the interview, and thank you for saying that I inspire you. It's definitely very motivating for me, so thank you for coming out.